Hello, I'm Chris Holland, and this is shit you could have Googled in 30 seconds. The question of the moment: what color were the dinosaurs? We've seen dinosaurs represented in film, comics, and textbooks. At least half the time, they are shown to be some earth tone color, gray, green, brown. But is there any basis to that? Has Hollywood lied to us? Are college textbooks allowed to just make things up? In short, yes. Dinosaurs, like any classification of animal, surely came in a myriad of colors and patterns, just as animals do today. They may be colored for camouflage, blending into the surroundings like a tiger or an iguana. They might be colored for aposematism, warning potential predators that they might not be worth attacking, like a skunk or a poison dart frog. They could have even developed Batesian mimicry, evolving colors that resemble a poisonous or dangerous counterpart. Some develop dark or light colors for thermal regulation. Some animals use color salience for sexual displays, and often the colors will differ between the sexes, as is common with birds today. Growing up in the 70s, we were taught that dinosaurs were cold-blooded lizards. Since then, science has learned a lot more about the phylogenetics of dinosaurs, connecting them to their modern descendants, birds. You see, when the extinction event occurred, it wiped out all terrestrial dinosaurs, but the avians survived. Archaeopteryx, Maniraptora, Ornithoraces surviving, adapting, and evolving into the birds we see today. Other discoveries include the dinosaurs were not necessarily ectothermic, cold-blooded, that larger species would retain and maintain heat via their metabolism. Using clumped isotope paleothermometry, researchers can calculate the exact temperature of the mother by analysis of fossilized eggshells. This confirmed the warm-blooded theories. Fossil feathers and skin can preserve melanosomes, which carry pigment for coloration. Comparison of fossilized melanosomes to those of modern birds can indicate the colors of these long-extinct species. We don't have many viable examples for analysis yet, but so far we know that the avian Anchiornis had a crown of red feathers. Armored dinosaur Boreal pelta was rust red on the top with a light-colored belly, and Sinosopteryx had a red striped tail like a red panda. Melanosomes carry melanin, which is limited to reds, browns, grays, and blacks, much like our own human hair colors. Melanin is one of 3 primary biological pigments, though, the others being porphyrin, which carries blues, reds, and greens, and carotenoids, responsible for bright reds and yellows. So far, melanin is the only ancient biological pigment that has survived for us to discover, so our picture is incomplete until we can also isolate porphyrins and carotenoids in fossils. In 2016, a researcher discovered the first example of fossilized carotenoids in the form of a 10-million-year-old green and brown snake. Scientists in Australia identified bright pink porphyrin in rocks dating back 1.1 billion years, but none has been found in dinosaur fossils yet. There is also structural color, which uses light refraction in shapes to create colors, but structural color rarely survives the ages. The one exception being the Microraptor, which would have been a beautifully iridescent color. As far as fossils are concerned, we are still working with a very limited color palette. We're at a further disadvantage with dinosaurs because no examples of skin remain. We have found impressions of texture suggesting it to be scaly or pebbly, but that's not enough to imply color. Dinosaurs also had hair-like filaments that are theorized to be protofeathers, but studies into the melanosomes in them is still in its infancy. One school of thinking states that dinosaurs would have been earth tones like elephants and rhinoceroses in an effort to blend as camouflage. Another school of thought is that they may have had stripes and spots in vibrant colors of pink, blue, or orange to attract mates. Due to their close relation to birds, we can theorize that dinosaurs could also see in color, so such sexual displays are quite possible. The emerging field of paleocolor is revolutionizing our view of the prehistoric world. Not only will it bring accuracy to our artistic depictions of dinosaurs, but knowing their color will also indicate their behavior and placement in the ecosystem. In the meantime, I'm wise enough to know that a Tyrannosaurus Rex is whatever color a Tyrannosaurus Rex claims to be, because I am not picking that fight. I want to thank everyone for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe if you aren't already a subscriber. You'll find the resources and links for this video in the description.